think I'm gonna have this coated. Or I might just clean it also. Either way, I need to get this baffle out of here. Multiple pieces, but it does come out. I think I FIPG'd all this stuff in here, so this might be kind of fun. I almost forgot how awesome Toyota Sealer is. It seals when you want it to, perfectly, but it comes right off when you want it to as well. So look at that, like, perfect gasket it made. It's still squishy, still rubbery. Just stuck that in there and pushed on it, and it slowly popped loose. So useless trick that nobody will probably ever use, except me. Nice. Okay, got the valve cover off. Just got finished pulling the fuel rail and injectors out. Unhooking all the connectors first, obviously. I want to get to the intake manifold so I can clean it real good and maybe even put some like no smudge aluminum paint. I sprayed a little bit on there. I think it looks pretty good. Looks nice and clean. So unbolted the vacuum rail off the back. These are all vacuum lines. Those go down to the power steering pump. These go to the back of the manifold. The other side goes to the IAC. Now I'm unplugging all these connectors that are on the back because some of the harness. This is the interior side, the plugs that go to the ECU, and that goes back behind the fuel rail under the manifold, and then there's some wires that go right down through the center and plug into like the TVIS, the variable intake stuff, and like a what is that one? It controls the boost in first, second, and third gears. Okay, and then, yeah, so the other side of the wiring harness goes over to the fuse box, and plugs into all the sensors and the water outlet here, and the oil pressure distributor. So all those come through this side and wrap around and get plugged into everything. And then some of those get plugged into the body harness over there. So that's what I'm working on, because I want to get to this intake manifold so I can clean it really good. Oh, it would be super easy if I took off the EGR valve. I should do that. I don't know how many more times those have threads in them. They didn't feel too hot last time I was installing that. Let's do it. Let's take it out. That port is partially blocked by my horrible gasket placement. So this was passenger side, rubbing up against the intake manifold. It almost rubbed through. Pretty close. That would have been a electrical nightmare. You see where it was rubbing. Rubbing there too. So I need to make sure that that's really protected when it goes back in. Okay. Got a lot of cleaning to do. You can see where the harness was rubbing, at least the plastic shield. This is where it rubbed through the plastic shield, right on the end. Almost shorted out my harness. Would have been bad. All right, this just came in. Should be the valve cover gaskets. Should be. Wonderful. Look at that. New old stock Felpro. Made in Japan. Sweet. Alright. Are they still all rubbery? Sweet. They is still all rubbery. Those are them. And the new washer seals, awesome. Anodized, way to go, Felpro. Oh, sketchy. I'm gonna drop that down in there. Probably the most important area right here. This was all oily, the part that goes through the firewall down and plugs into the computer. So I unwrapped it, degreased it, cleaned it up, used some brake clean on it, and retaped it all. So that's done. And I'm just working my way up or down, however you want to look at it, the harness. Charging wires from the alternator are in there. I want to look at those. This is supposed to unclip and just hinge out like that, but they just snapped off both sides. Here's the other side. And probably wrap that with some good, like, not friction tape, but abrasion resistant tape, like some of this stuff. It's pretty tough. It's kind of like a cloth. It's hard to cut. I just need to take note of which wires are where, so when I go to rewrap it, I don't get everything all out of whack, because then it'll be hard to plug in everything. Oh. Hey, Rudy. I had the valve cover powder coated, and it looks awesome, except for this one bump here. But he said that was in the metal, like a dimple, so I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it, because that's not really even gonna see that once it's in the mounted on the engine. So, and the pipe, so this bolts on here. This is the crankcase pressure pipe that goes out, routes back into the intake tube. Oop. So we'll get these cleaned up, and I'll pick up when I'm putting on the valve cover.